guys, I am back. I know it's probably a month or so later. I'm filming these consecutively. I had some videos. I got ahead because I knew we were going to be busy at the end of the year, and then this popped up. So this is my late Mother's Day present thanks to Amazon. My husband ordered that. Well, first of all, let's get into what this is before I get into this box. So for Easter, we don't usually do a lot of candy. My kids don't need candy because we usually go to this special needs Easter egg event, and they get a lot of candy there, like more than what they need. And in fact, last year they had so many Peeps that we brought home because they just kept giving. First of all, my kids grabbed a bunch of Peeps during the Easter egg hunt. And then as we're standing in line they serve food to the families, they came by and handed us more Peeps. So we had a bunch of Peeps, and honestly, my daughter likes to grab them, but doesn't really like to eat them. And I don't eat much candy anymore. My husband hates Peeps, and my son is not fond of them, but he'll eat them. But he has braces, and he hates the fact that the marshmallow gets stuck in his teeth. So last year we had literally probably about 3 cases of Peeps, because I think each of my kids grabbed a little over, I would say, like a case and a half together. And then when they came through and gave us more Peeps, they gave us about a case and a half for each kid. So we had so many Peeps. I'm like, I don't even know what to do with these. Now, mind you, they don't expire for a couple years. So honestly, at Halloween, we put the Peeps out. My husband had a table set up, and we had little cheese balls for kids that did not like candy. We had some like little trinket toys for kids that can't have candy. We had candy. And then we had the Peeps. The first thing to go was the Peeps. The second thing to go was the cheese balls. I'm like, okay, that makes no sense, but okay, you can tell kids are, at that point, it's like, were kids getting sick? Well, the Peeps, because like, look at all that candy. But then the cheese balls, I was like, were they sick of getting candy? So that's why they wanted the cheese balls. Anyways. So for Easter, we don't do a lot of candy. We get each other like more meaningful things, even if they're more expensive. Like most kids' Easter baskets, parents do some like Dollar Tree type trinkets, which I had done in the past, but now, like, my son got a record and a little stuffy. My daughter loves Miku, so she got a few Miku blind bags, about the same equivalent price-wise to the record my son got, and then a plushie. So anyways, my husband, like, I get my husband things like last year for like holidays, he got the Mark Hoppus signature base. So then for Easter, I was able to get him the base strap that Mark sells to go with it, similar to what Mark uses on tour. So that was his big thing, because that wasn't cheap. Anyways, this year, what my family got me, should I say, for Easter is the Our Generation Brilliant Burano. I have no idea how to say that. Desk. Anyways, they got me this cute little desk from Our Generation. I gotta figure out where to put it in the dollhouse, but I'll figure something out. I thought it was cute too. It comes with all these like cute accessories. I'm not gonna go into opening it up now, but it has a lot of like little accessories like to decorate stuff. So even if I don't necessarily have the desk in it right away, I can use pieces like using the garbage can and the recycle bin and put it in with the vet clinic that we have over here. That other, I think it was a My Life As desk that I got from the thrift store a while ago. That is in there, but I have like the little hamster that we have sitting on it, and I got stuff sitting under it. I don't have room to put this desk in there, but that doesn't have a chair. So I'm going to be able to put this in there with the chair. I kind of like that desk as a desk better, but like I could figure out something with this desk. Like it's got the slots in it, but you could always turn it around and it could be like a little table somewhere. Like I could figure out. I mean, honestly, I could maybe pull out one of these couches that I have in the nursery and set it up as like a little changing table in the nursery. So it doesn't have to be used as a desk. And then like the other little knickknacks I can put on the other desk, or I can find other places to put them in the dollhouse somewhere. So I got this for Easter, and I didn't want to do just a video with that, so that's why that's been sitting around. Like obviously I'm going to open it in a separate video, but this is a belated Mother's Day present, courtesy of Amazon. Why it's belated. So Amazon, my husband ordered it on Amazon before Mother's Day. It was supposed to come the next day at, I think he said by 11 a.m. I think is what it was. He had the option of 4 to 8 a.m. or 8 to 11 a.m. And he was like, I gave him the benefit of the doubt and I picked the later time, and they still didn't get it here on time. And he's like, the reason he ordered from Amazon versus ordering it from, here's a little bit of a hint, from American Girl was because he wanted it to be more of a surprise. Yes, he uses my Amazon account, but honestly, like when I get the you ordered, I don't even look at those emails because it does come to my email. And I don't even look at those emails because like when he orders stuff, it's like I don't really care what he orders. It'll be like, oh, such and such showed up, or like he'll order something for the rabbits, or he'll order something for the garage. I really don't care what he orders for his garage and how he wants to organize stuff. So I didn't think anything of it because he had said he was going to take the kids shopping. I just got the delayed message and he's like, oh crap, that was your Mother's Day present. So it did finally show up. And here it is. So let's get into, so you guys can see what it is. I've already taken a peek. As you can see, the cats have gotten to the box. So first off, you might know what it is now. He got me the Modern Era Felicity. She is my third favorite. Ironically, Samantha is my second favorite, but the reason I won't be getting Samantha is because my daughter is in love with that Samantha. She really wants that Samantha herself, and every year for Christmas, she gets to pick out a doll, and this year seems to be focused on the 40th anniversary, which is fine. Love that. Personally, as an OGer, I love that. I love the stuff that's coming up for the 40th anniversary. Personally, like I know a lot of people did not like these. I shared my opinion at the beginning when they just released them. I got the Molly doll and I was like, I think I might just be okay with the Molly doll. I did like Samantha. I thought Felicity was super, super cute. And I went and ranked. So go back and find that video where I actually ranked. I think I did an opinion video on them, and I might have done a ranking video on them as well. Our initial thoughts and then a ranking video. But anyways, I got Molly. Unfortunately, she's missing her glasses. I'm hoping to find them around the house somewhere. I think this asshole right here knocked them off her face, played with them, and I'm hoping they're somewhere in the house. I'm hoping Digger did not get to them, because if Digger got to them, they're gone. He chewed them up, and they either got thrown away because he chewed them up and nobody knew what they were, or he pooped them out. And yeah, and I've already contacted American Girl, and they're like, oh, we don't have replacement glasses. And I'm thinking, first of all, if you've seen my video and you've seen anybody else opening Molly, those glasses do not stay on very well. They are horrible on that doll. Like, they just slide on, and the way they slide on, they just like fall straight off if the doll's just sitting there. That is one of my biggest complaints. I'm like, why couldn't we do the metal glasses that hooked around the ear? Like Molly's initial glasses. Well, actually, her first pair of glasses had a little elastic that went around her head to keep them on her. And then they made these little hooks around the ears that kept them on her. Like my Molly as a kid, I never lost her glasses because they hooked around her ears so well. Sometimes it was frustrating trying to get them off because I'd have to pop. My dad did kind of bend it a little more, but I'd have to like pop it off to get it off. So anyways, after I got Molly, I'm like, you know what? These are cuter in person than what I thought. So when my husband started asking me, I'm like, you know what? My daughter wants Samantha, so she's off the table. And my son wants Josephine, so she's off the table, which is okay because I really didn't care for Josephine, but I do like Samantha, but as long as we have her in the house, I don't care. So Felicity was my number 3, I believe. I think she's adorable. I love her outfit, the color of her hair. I just thought she was pretty. My number, I think she was 3. I think number 4 would have been Addie. I love the Addie, but people kind of threw a fit because of her packaging, her background, and then the back of the box. They were mad because these go by what their initial meat books looked like. So it has the book, the fence from the OG meat book, and then the back is actually a picture of the OG meat book cover. So people were upset about Addie's was the plantation, and they demanded American Girl redo the boxes. So now all the Addies are back ordered. None of the Addies were sent out, and so she is actually on my list to get, but unfortunately my husband wasn't able to get her for Mother's Day. So he got Felicity. He knew my daughter wanted, he knew my daughter wanted Samantha, and he knew my son wanted Josephine, and Addie was gone. I already have Molly. So he decided to get Kirsten as well for me. So he got me, so now I have 3 of the 6. So the plan is for Christmas to get my kids each the other doll, their doll that they wanted, and then he said that for my birthday or Christmas he's gonna get me Addie. So I was able to get Kirsten, which I honestly think Kirsten was my last rated one, but after actually seeing like pictures of her from people who had opened her from her box, she kind of grew on me a little bit more. And like I said, my husband decided he was going to get these 2 for me for Mother's Day. He said he would have gotten Addie too had she been available, but unfortunately she wasn't. And then later we'll get the other 2 for my kids. So I will do box openings separate of these at another time. They'll probably go up on the shelf. Yeah, Molly's open, but they'll probably go on the shelf with Molly for now. I do love this part of the box. I love these boxes. Like, honestly, at first, I was like, you know what? I'll just get Molly. I just need Molly. Like, the 35th anniversary dolls, I just got Molly. And honestly, these 40th anniversary dolls, I don't plan on getting any, because I don't need a Molly that looks identical to the Molly I got 5 years ago. And in fact, I got rid of my Be Forever Molly. I have her outfit still, but I got rid of the actual Be Forever Molly. And I was thinking about getting her, or trying to buy another one of her. And I'm like, do I really need a Be Forever Molly? Because a Be Forever Molly is going to look similar to that 35th anniversary Molly that I have. And then if I get the 40th anniversary Molly, I mean, this makes no sense to me why I need 4 Mollys that 3 of them are going to look so similar. I could justify the 35th anniversary Molly to my OG Molly, because my OG Molly is a PC one. Like, looking at her, she's got the rounder face, she's got the like more muted makeup on her. Like her lip color is paler. She's got bubble eye because of age. And, you know, she's used and abused. She was my doll, my one and only as a kid, and got well played with, well loved. And, I mean, for her getting well played with and well loved, she is in good condition. Yes, I did trim her bangs a little bit as a kid. But, you know, for the most part, you can tell, like, looking, you can tell the difference between which is my OG Molly and which is the current, or which was 35th anniversary Molly. Seeing people who have already gotten the 40th anniversary Molly compared to the 35th, I don't see much difference. And I would rather take that money and purchase something else in the catalog, like I think it's Hill House that they did the collab with. I'd rather take that money and buy all of those outfits for my dolls. So that's my own opinion on it. I would rather put that money in another spot than buying essentially a third Molly that looks identical to one of the Mollys I already have. So that's my thoughts, kind of rambly, but I'm going to put these on the shelf until I can get to opening them. But I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you all later. Bye!